sound test really quick and see if my soothing vocals are showing up in this commentary. Alright, good. There you go, bud. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. What's up, everybody? I have too much hair. Alright. So I haven't done a commentary on Skyrim in like forever. So this isn't the first time I've done a Skyrim stream. There used to be one, it was called Skyrim 2020 after C-Lab 2020. I thought I was being so clever. And that was probably my most viewed game stream. Well, Skyrim 2020 and the Resident Chicken podcast was doing pretty good for a second. But last week I beat Final Fantasy 9, and I thought I was kind of just done with my game streams on here, but then I realized, oh, I'm about to platinum Skyrim, so I might as well beat the rest of Skyrim too. Because I'm gonna be Charlie, what's the problem? You're watching Lanky Box? Well, that was your first mistake. Just find Lanky Box again. It's fine. Quit freaking out. Anyways, so there's Skyrim 2020. And I believe, why are these guys... Werewolves! Werebears? I forgot there's werebears, dude. I want to be a werebear. They have honeycombs. That tickles me. That's dope. Oh god, there's another werebear. I just cut his human head off. Anyways, so I'm gonna be playing through this final DLC for Skyrim, which was one of my. It's hard. Skyrim has the best downloadable content for a game, in my opinion, ever. So I was talking about this with somebody yesterday at my job, and they said that they felt Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, had the best DLC ever. I love Breath of the Wild, but the things I love about Breath of the Wild, I feel may have came or been inspired by Skyrim, so when I was younger I would fall for the DLC trick a lot, and you'd get burned a lot on DLC. The worst, and kind of the end of me buying DLC was I think it was called The Force Unleashed. The Force Unleashed 2 had DLC, and I was like killing Chewbacca in an AT-AT, and I was just like, what is this? So it's rare that I'm like excited for DLC. Charlie, turn it down a little bit, bud. But these are, even Hearthstone was cool. Hearthstone, when that came out, I was like, they need to like continue on with this crafting stuff, and they did. They expanded on that concept in Fallout 4, and it was the thing that made Fallout 4 a lot of fun. I know a lot of people don't like Fallout 4. I fucking love Fallout 4 because I like building those settlements. The crafting in that's so fun. The useless shit that I would be ignoring, you know, into the game becomes stuff that I am collecting. And it's just fun. It's a great game. But Skyrim is my favorite Bethesda RPG to date. And I'm not, that's not like saying anything, you know, most people probably like Skyrim. I really wanted to get into Elder Scrolls Online, but I am not social enough. I like the sound of my own voice, you know what I mean? I don't like the sound of other people's voices. But yeah, we tried. Brian and I played it. We got it when the first DLC for that came out, and that was pretty cool. The Morrowind DLC, it was fun to go back to Morrowind. But after Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online just seemed kind of not as cool. I'd rather be alone and play Skyrim than worry about making friends. Maybe if I had played it on a PC, it would have been better. Because we played it on the PS4, but I remember we were playing... This must have been 2016. Brian and I were playing Elder Scrolls, and then we got into Destiny, and it was just like, well, Destiny's a lot better than Elder Scrolls Online, so... And I used to love Halo, so when I started playing Destiny, it kind of brought me back to those days. How the fuck do I get to this village? I'm so close. Do I jump, guys? Anyways, this is a very, like, casual playthrough of Skyrim. I'm not doing anything too crazy, I'm just playing through the game and doing my collecting. It's nothing fascinating. It's okay if it doesn't get a lot of views. After I'm done with school and I get things going with my new job, I do intend to... We got a couple things going on, stuff I don't really want to talk about just yet. We need to get there eventually. Stuff I don't want to discuss just yet. Do I have to go through here to get to the village? Where's that little village at? Oh, it's all the way up here. I thought I was going for the village. Where? That's Temple Mirror. Huh. Okay, well whatever, we'll do this since we walked all the way up here. I'd like to try my hand on Twitch, maybe. Since that's kind of a platform made for streaming. And I know there's streamers on YouTube, but most of them have like a bigger following than I do. We'll see, I don't know. I know you can use the two in conjunction with one another. You can use YouTube to archive what you're doing. But, I guess that was it. I'll be back for this place. What, Charlie? I don't care. Do not ask me for one more thing. This kid watches YouTube, and every 10 minutes, Dad, can you get me this? Dad, can you get me this? It's the worst.
Oh yeah, hi guys.
Charlie says hi. They say hi, Charlie. Thank you. Anyways, I had some stuff to talk about, so I thought I would interrupt my stream, my silent streaming. You need to be quiet, or you're gonna get kicked out of here. You got it?
Got it.
Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I have the headset on kind of weird. Let me get this.
Any luck tracking down Esmond? I told him not. Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house and unlock. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it anymore. Is someone there?
I'll let you guys take care of this one. Oh, hey! Started playing this in September, and I'm about to platinum it. It's cool. I mean, I basically platinumed this when it first came out, you could say. But I don't know what I did. I got all the Diedrich artifacts, just like I did on here. And it didn't give me my trophy for it on the, or achievement on the Xbox, which really pissed me off. Oh, this is pretty good armor, I think. I will take a sweet roll. I need you to be quiet right now, bud. If you know what's good for you. we need some drugs? Yeah, we'll take some of that drugs. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I guess we're done here. What's that thing? Is that a lantern? Yeah, I haven't really been playing a lot of games. Kind of finishing up school, and I had a free afternoon today, so I went, well, it's looking like Skyrim time. With free morning. Charlie and I are gonna go make gingerbread houses and together, which I'm pretty excited about. Did he kill everyone out here? These fucking dragons, dude. Anyway, yeah, I basically should have gotten 100%, and I think I was close to 100% on Oblivion, but I just kind of like, this came out. I remember playing Oblivion a lot. Two great games. Fallout 3, New Vegas, you know, the typical popular Bethesda games. I'm not one of them Daggerfall people. Wish I was, but I'm not. Although if I get a PC, I wouldn't mind checking out Daggerfall. I started with Morrowind. Morrowind came out when I was a teenager, and that's where. Okay, that's where I want to go. Skull Village. Let's. You know what? I think we're supposed to go to the Temple of Mirak, and then we go to the Skull Village. So let's. It's been a while. Anyways, I'm having a very good playthrough of this. I started with an Argonian a couple years ago when I first got this on the PS4. Oh, it's back. Great. Now you're dragging it. Down here. Take a chill pill, bro. Alright. Anyways, I started with Morrowind, and I played Morrowind on the original Xbox, and I really liked Morrowind. I like that alien world. And like I said, Morrowind DLC was what kind of got me personally into wanting to purchase the Elder Scrolls online in the first place. And that was the main one Brian and I played together, and then we never, like, I don't know, I can't speak for him, but I'm pretty sure neither of us was enjoying the game. I think I beat the main storyline. I beat that Morrowind, and then I moved on.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, dudes, I can kill dragons. What's up? Yep. Give me your praise.
Why? Never seen a Redoran guard before?
Oh, you're already not impressed with me. Cool. All right. Well, no big deal. I just murdered a dragon in front of you. Don't sweat it, guys. You're welcome. Dicks. Morrowind. I never beat Morrowind. I've tried to go back.
Don't let the states of Raven Rock fool you. Our desire for Raven Rock's return to its former glory is as strong as the bulwark
Is there
itself.
nobody here that can give me quests? I feel like this is where I go to, like, buy a house, right?
Whether you're simply visiting or staying here.
Guess not. We'll come back later then, bro. So I never beat Morrowind, but I played it a lot. It was one of those games where you just kind of like did what you want. And then, you know, after playing Oblivion or even, you know, more improved and better Skyrim, it's very dated, and that's why I'm kind of worried about like getting into games like Daggerfall. And it's not like I'm like a snob or anything. Like I can play an old game and appreciate it for what it is. But Morrowind is so slow. It is such a slow-paced like RPG, and it's like it's one of my favorite things about Skyrim is you jump into this shit and you're cruising along. You can do what you want, you know. Okay, we're gonna go to the Temple of Mirak. Is it that way? I lost my shadow mare. I know you can get them back eventually, but I don't remember how long it takes. The stupid Arcvac, or whatever that horse was that I was riding.
Prospecting for ebony?
I also couldn't believe I had to be a vampire. Disgusting. So my guy's immortal again. He's done being a werewolf and monsters. I was gonna go for the vampire perks, but the cool thing about the PS4 is like I'm just trying to get the platinum for the vanilla version. I don't, you know, whatever. I'm trying to think of what other games I platinumed. I think I have 3 or 4. Hold on a second. Okay. Am I back on? Can you hear me? I have 3. So I got Ghost of Tsushima, and which was really cool. That was probably and Fallout 4, which is a pretty big game to platinum. And Fallout 4 had pretty cool DLC. Not as good as Skyrim. I'm standing firm on Skyrim having my favorite DLC ever. Anyways, so I was out in Idaho for the military during my military days, and I really got into Oblivion when I came back from the Middle East. It was mostly like going to work, chilling with my friends, and when they like staying up really late and playing Skyrim and getting drunk, or Oblivion and getting drunk. Some good memories.
Hold,
What's
traveler.
up?
You have no business here. We mean you no harm, but be on your way.
Yeah, but baby, can't we be friends?
Leave now.
I'm leaving. Chill out. And Skyrim came out when I was a grown man. Actually, I was getting ready to go to community college around that time, so it was the end of 2011, and I was freaked out about money, and I went over to Brian's house. Brian's daughter had just been born, and he had Skyrim, and they were all having dinner. I was like, yo, can I play Skyrim? He's like, yeah, check it out. And I like scrounged up money. I sold video games. I didn't mess with like my savings account or anything because I wanted to go to school really bad, and I somehow managed to get the 50 or 60 bucks I needed, and I got it.
That we might remember.
Freak. So this game kept me company while I was going to community college.
What by day was stolen.
I played this and Code Veronica X.
Far
Can you
from
hear me?
ourselves.
You must leave this... You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to... I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the players. It makes them forget themselves and work on this horrible creation. My father stormed. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The trees... We need to find a way into the temple below. There are few of us left on... My father stormed. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the scar. But if I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people. We have lived on... We try to serve the All-Maker, to live in balance. What's that?
Hey!
I thank you for your protection, All-Maker.
Cultist. Disgusting. Oh yeah, I had armor that I wanted to... Let's see what we got here.
Our hands once were idle.
That's more meatball machines. I got one of my somebody that watches these was like Meatball Machine. That sounds familiar. I don't know if it's the same director as what the fuck is it called? Tetsuo the Iron Man or whatever, Tetsuo, but it's very much in the vein of like body horror like Tetsuo was.
We should check these rooms for
Insane.
supplies
But
before
Meatball
heading
Machine,
further into the
I don't know,
temple.
I watched it one night when I was at work in the military. I worked in a warehouse by myself from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. every night, or 11 to 7 or something crazy. And I would watch movies on Netflix on my computer while I did Excel spreadsheets for two years.
Find them.
Who's there? I am sorry, but you
These are
left me.
pansies.
We must be careful in these rooms. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many.
Solman's lecture is
Mira was
gonna end.
cowardly and protect himself in the process. I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Poor the poor soul.
Never should have come here.
Sword at me like that. So my favorite. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this because this headset doesn't work when I'm not wearing a hat.
Gone now, I suppose.
My favorite weapons in this game, since I haven't done commentary in a long time, and I don't think there's any proof of any of this
I
on
must
here.
not fail my people.
Or me really while they're watching this one, but and I wish I had saved these better. My Skyrim 2020 stream not only had views, people were commenting regularly, and we had like really cool conversations on there. I remember I was telling stories about, because at the time I was working on a movie, what was going on with that, because that was a ridiculous situation.
Is someone there?
I don't know, and I had just finished going to court because he was my son, and crazy shit was going on. So I started this game stream. I know there's a trailer on my Facebook around 2020 that I made just joking around, like, Skyrim 2020 is back, the much anticipated, like, just kind of being silly. Charlie was being adorable on it, as usual. Look out, Frey. You're gonna die if I hit you. 2-man for you, okay?
The evil in this place. His story is as a... He served... But unlike most,
Alright, now.
the stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
Hang out with me for a little bit, son. Anyways, my favorite weapon in this game is the ebony longblade, the Diedrich artifact. I think that's what it's called. The ebony sword, the big katana that I was fucking pretty much using this whole game. I like that. I like that one a lot. Favorite armor, I kind of go around. I put on that Diedrich last night because Charlie was like, "That's the coolest one." I also have that the dragon bone armor, but it's a little too bulky, I think. I don't know. I kind of like the stuff that ow. I like the stuff that kind of makes me look like an adventure. Jeez. That's stuff that makes me look like an adventurer. Like, I really like the Dawnguard armor. I think the Dawnguard armor might be my favorite. Oh yeah, the other night too. I think it was when I first started playing this again, so it should be like episode 3 for the Meatball meets the Dawnguard or whatever I'm calling it. Brian, I had the game paused. It was in my house, and I was taking a pee, and Brian was like, just like unpause my game. Smashville was over here, and he unpaused my fucking game, and just started picking holy shit, just started picking up everything in my house. I was like, what? This is what happens when you leave Skyrim unpaused with Brian.
I have no doubt that lever turns his blazing. I shall wait here for now.
Let's cruise through this. It might kill us, but let's cruise through this. Good luck making it through here, Frey. Oh, it stopped?
Thank you.
How come I had to do
Mirak took
that?
great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems. Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
So yeah, I beat Final Fantasy IX finally after there's another long going stream. Easily my favorite Final Fantasy.
I must not fail my people.
Well, okay. I'm a weirdo because Final Fantasy Tactics is really high up there too. But yeah, the main like numbered. It would definitely be Final Fantasy IX.
You left me with no choice.
So Skyrim 2020, what the fuck was I talking about? Skyrim 2020, I started with an Argonian, and I switched to Khajiit. And I just kept losing interest, like other things were coming out at the time. So this is actually the perfect time to move through this because I'm not really buying games right now. I think I'm getting a game for Christmas, which I might show you guys, but my typical horror still protocol. I love walking skeletons so much.
What?
Reminds me of and that enjoyment started with Golden Axe. I remember the dragons or the skeletons coming out of the ground. I'm just like, any game, any RPG with walking skeletons is a-okay with me. If I made an RPG, I guarantee there will be walking skeletons. What else? What else Elder Scrolls wise? Originally when I played this in 2011, I started with the Dark Elf. Morrowind and Oblivion, I made the cutest Dark Elf chick I could. Because, you know, High Elves are the least assholes, so I like those. And then I didn't really like the Dark Elves in Skyrim as much, so I was like, you know what, the orcs look fucking cool. I've never played as an orc. They always look ridiculous in these games. The first time orcs looked really cool. I'm rocking an orc. And I got really far, but on the 360 the game could only take too much, and I played for a long time. I never beat it. I was doing too much stuff though, and it froze. When I think I was underground, like in that big underground area, and it would just, when I loaded my file, it would be, I was like stuck on a book, and then the last save file before that I had it done for like 10 hours, and I went, alright, let's restart. And so then my major playthrough where I should have 100% of the game on the 360 was an Argonian. thought he was pretty cool. So I was trying to kind of recapture that with this, but I kind of went backwards. I did my Argonian first and went, whatever. And then I was like, alright, you know what? If I'm going to platinum this game, I need to do it with an orc. And you know, none of this information is useful to you watching me play this. In fact, watching me play this probably isn't very useful at this point, because most of you have probably played Skyrim. But, whatever. So, I'm going to stop talking about Skyrim. I'm going to talk about some movies, and then I'm going to shut up and play my game. But, yeah, if you are hearing these words, I'm on here, I'm trying to platinum. I just need to get to level 50, and this game's platinum, so... Let's see, my wife and I just finished Rings of Power. Not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. I talked about it a little bit on my Facebook. If you're friends with me on there, if you're not. Not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, but I don't want to be like a contrarian or whatever and be like, I'm too cool for it. I get that it's like a really impressive work of literature and filmmaking, and there's a lot of cool lore behind it and how it was made and all that, and how, like, you know, a lot of stuff I do like takes inspiration from it. But I feel like Game of Thrones improved on what I would complain about that novel or that trilogy. Charlie, I need you to be quiet, man. You're distracting me.
Allmaker, protect me!
So I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit on Lord of the Rings and be like, I'm not even gonna try and say Game of Thrones is better. For me, on a personal level, I enjoy a series like Game of Thrones a lot more than I do Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is very drawn out, and it's epic, and it's boring at times. And I don't think it's boring because I'm a stupid simpleton, or I don't have respect for, you know, the genre or any of that crap. It's just boring for me. So, I saw everybody's bitching about this Lord of the Rings show, and you know, my wife likes this stuff, so we were like, well, let's check it out. And yes, it has a lot of the stuff in Lord of the Rings that I can't stand, but it's condensed into an hour long format for each episode, so it almost, where the fuck do I go? It almost saves it in a way. Do I go up here? I feel like that's where I started, right? Dude, I have so far to go. Okay. So I think that kind of alleviates that. Every time I watch Lord of the Rings, the first time I saw Fellowship of the Ring, I was a sophomore, I believe, maybe a junior. It was my friend Ricky's birthday, and he invited us over to his house for his birthday, and we all hung out. He was like, well, it's, you know, let's watch, I got Lord of the Rings on DVD, and everybody got excited, and I was reading the book, the trilogy at the time. I wanted to read through the trilogy before I watched the movies, but I went, alright, you know, whatever, it's Ricky's birthday, let's check it out. And I like long movies. I love long movies. I like a movie where I get, you know, a lot of entertainment. A lot of people, you know, are like, 3 hours, I don't want to watch that. And I don't know, I enjoy that. That's okay with me. For whatever reason, it's not okay with Lord of the Rings. It is so fucking drawn out. I'm about to go back up to that door to the Temple of Merrick, aren't I? I'm gonna scream. Bro. Where do I go? Anyways, we were watching this fucking movie and I was just staring at my clock the whole time, long story short. And I just wanted to go home, and it was like 11 p.m. before I got a ride home, and I was so mad because it was like my, like, Saturday evening, and I would have rather just gone home and watched, you know, Return of the Living Dead or whatever other nonsense and been entertained. I was so mad. And I, you know, I was old enough to, like, keep my mouth shut and sit there, you know. But man, it was killing me. it was like he might as well put on Yentl. This is the fucking entrance again. I need to get up. I need to get down there. I need to go through that, I think. Let's try it. Okay, so yeah, I made it through that. The 2 towers or whatever, that wasn't as bad because I borrowed a DVD to that and I watched that on my own. And I watched it in probably hour increments and then went to something else. So that worked for me. I was able to get through Twin Towers probably with my... And it had like the big war and stuff. And but then Return of the King was a very similar situation. Same group of friends, only it was David's birthday. And he was like, well, I just got Return of the King on DVD. And I was a senior at that time. And we were like... Everybody was shoved in the living room in his little house with his parents, and I'm just sitting there like... And it was even funnier because I lived down the street from David. Hold on a second. So I lived down the street, but I didn't want to be rude, and I didn't want to offend anybody, so I sat through Return of the King. And that movie has like 5 fucking endings. Just about when you're like, oh, this is gonna end. They go, just kidding, and then they give you another ending, and they give you another ending. Long story short, Kevin Smith in the film Clerks 2 summed that whole series up just fine for me. It works, what he said. And it's funny because it's kind of like me playing this part in Skyrim right now. It's just dragging on, I'm going on, it's boring, I don't know where to go. This is very much Return of the King. And it will have 7 or 8 different endings, just so you know. I need to get up there, right? And when I go up here, oh, maybe I did it. Okay, finally. Long story short, I don't fucking like Lord of the Rings. And I made it through the books. I read the entire books, and it was the same with the books. It was like for every, you know, really cool thing, every piece of lore I was interested in, it'd be followed up with just like, please stop. Like hundreds of pages and just like, stop. And then, oh, this is really cool. And then, you know, the trees start walking and shit.
Something.
Sorry.
What the fuck? I knew I had something.
Let's get tough. Let's do our dragon aspect. I have to pee so bad. What the fuck was I talking about? There are 23 souls. Oh, dude, that made me so much stronger.
And so it ends.
Look at my cool hands. I have dragon hands. Wow. Okay. Rings of Power was cool. It worked. And it was funny because the reviews are what got me to watch it, because everybody was like, "There's a black elf." There's no black elves in that universe. And it's like, who the fuck said? Who cares? Like, that's why you didn't like this? There's a black elf? I think it's annoying when you have, like, when you make something you're like, I have to have a gay person in this because they're gay. Not because you know, there happens to be a gay person in a story, or a gay man or gay woman is making a movie and they want to put a gay character into the story. Just like I'm putting a gay person in this movie because, you know, that will, I need to diversify and I need to interest markets in, and that's lame. That's what being woke is. Putting a black elf in Lord of the Rings.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around.
Not.
I will let you know
And
if I
he's a
find
good
anything in the
character,
dining
and
area.
he's a good actor, and he earned the part. Does not mean it's woke. There could be a black person that's working on the show. That guy could have just. I mean, you could accuse them of putting a black man in there for the token thing, right? Did it affect the story? Did it ruin the story?
I knew
if
it.
it did,
A secret
you might
passage in the
have
dining area.
issues of your own, other than there being a black elf in Lord of the Rings. You might have a chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't know. Like, I didn't really think about it. That was my favorite character, was the black elf. He was cool. Him and his girl. I like that story. I like those two characters. I don't like their son. He's a little weirdo, but I like those two characters. So it was like, that's your review. There's a black elf. It's not good because there's a black elf. That's really what it came down to on these reviews. And that's more annoying than something being woke.
Nothing but ruined
And this
books.
isn't a new concept, guys. I mean, if you've been watching stuff since the 80s, like, the Power Rangers had diversity on the show, like, the Goonies wanted diversity on their show. There are, like, other types of people watching these things. Like, it might not hurt to be like, yeah, maybe we should have a black elf. I don't know.
I do not suspect that would be the case the further
It's not so that takes away from something for me. I don't care. If you make a good, one of my favorite movies is Attack the Block. The main characters on that are little black English kids. I am not English, nor am I black, and I still could relate to these characters and enjoyed the story. It didn't add or take anything away. Like, it's such a stupid thing going on right now. I don't give a fuck if something's actually woke or you're presuming it to be. It just doesn't. If the story's good, that's not what should be taken away from it for anybody. Taking away or adding to it. And it's fucking Lord of the Rings. There's no. There can't be a black hobbit. Yeah, there can, and they did it. It's cool.
No one
Yeah,
here.
that guy was beef. So that's what kind of got me interested in watching it, and then I watched it. Long story short, Rings of Power. It was cool. And there was nothing preachy on it, and there was nothing that took away from anything, and there can be black elves. It's perfectly acceptable to have a black elf on a show, or a Mexican elf. Just no Puerto Rican elves, please. Thank you. That's where I draw the line.
There are dark magics at work. Ready yourself. This book. It seems
No,
wrong
not good
somehow.
shit. Not that anybody's gonna listen to this, but I have to
What?
I have to alert you all. Eric's here. I'm gonna kill
Who
this
are
guy.
you to dare set foot here?
I have to put a disclaimer.
You
I don't
are
actually
Dragon.
have a problem with Puerto
I
Rican.
can feel it. And yet,
It's a very subtle and silly joke,
so you have
actually
slain
Puerto
house.
Ricans, especially
Well
Puerto
done.
Rican. So
I could have
There's your
slain
disclaimer.
myself
Don't
back when I walked.
bother me about
But
anything I
I
say,
chose a
please.
different
Thanks.
path. You have no idea of the true power.
Don't be
a
woke.
dragon
Don't get all woke on me. I got
This
the
realm
hands.
is
Not the
beyond.
rest of it.
You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Cambria.
Yeah, man. Oh, nice to go down. We also watched Wednesday, which was rad. I loved Wednesday. I like the idea of turning her into kind of like a superhero. What's that girl, Gomez? Fair name
What
already.
happened to you?
She's good. She's
You
funny.
read the book and then... It seemed... What happened to you? You read the book and then...
But they
it
have a
seemed
they
as
have
though
a
you
girl
were not
for
really
the lead
here.
character, so
I could see you, but...
that shit's
also
woke.
see through you.
My favorite character is Thing.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill... This is a... Perhaps Storm can make sense of what... Come, there looks to be a way out through here. We must tell Storm what we have seen.
I wonder what race would identify or sexual preferred person would I identify with Thing. Everyone, right? Anybody with a hand. Shit's so woke. Frey's cool. Dude, look at me sporting a tank top in
You
this
see that green light?
cruel,
That comes from the windstorm.
cold
Where
weather.
my people work against them. They must be freed soon.
Yo, I gotta pee. Hey, hold up, I gotta pee. Hey, girl. I gotta pee pee. Okay. Let's try this commentary thing again now that I'm waking up a little bit better. Is this connected? Okay. Where'd she go? She's over here. Sorry, girl, I had the pee-pee. Much better now. So we watched Wednesday, Rings of Power, saw Top Gun. It's cool.
The village is just ahead.
Bullet Train was great.
Thorn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left.
I don't care.
The
Figure
barrier
it out.
is still there is a good sign.
Okay. Bullet Train was awesome. I think it was from one of the producers of John Wick or the stunt coordinator or something. It was great. They called the director of that movie $1 billion director, which is insane. But right on, man. Like, you made a cool movie. It was fun. We watched RRR. It's like Rise, Revolt, whatever. Which was a Tollywood
Father,
film.
I
Not a
have
Bollywood
returned.
film.
There is yet hope.
Look that up. Very similar to a Bollywood. Same country, different title.
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mira is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I fear that it will be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
What else did we watch that else? I don't know. I have Clerks.
So you have... Really? The legends... It means if you could go to this place and see him. That is what the stories say. I am unsure. But you must... You may be able to break the hold on our people there. Some, at first. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed... Mira, you are Dragonborn as well. Much up. Then he turned against them, becoming something different.
Okay.
He was defeated long ago.
If anyone can help us
Seems
now,
he was
it
never
is you.
really
It was
strong.
Scarf the Giant, our former chieftain. He was a great bear of a man. And I was a restless. He was a great man. And a good leader. She died. She was caught. You must understand that for the Skal, life is a constant between the wolves, the weather, and the threats in the south. Even a simple task like we are bound to this land. I know it must seem strange to you, but for us, the land and the Skal are one. There is no other way to say it.
My strength.
All
Be
make
back
her
with you,
guide us.
babe.
Not
That's next. Alright. I haven't been there yet. Okay, let's go here. We have Clerks 3 coming in the last season of Better Call Saul, which I missed. Oh, I watched the last episode, or I'm saying this in quotes, the last episode of Walking Dead. Aka commercial for more fucking Walking Dead. The irony of a zombie show that won't fucking die is not beyond me entirely. Man, has that show ran its course, and they think instead of letting it lie dormant for a bit, they think the best thing to do is to just barrage people with even more. And I know there's still fans of it, and that's fine, but like, as long as you're aware that you are watching not the best show anymore. It's like my wife and me watching Van Helsing. We know we're watching a stupid show. It's okay. But when it ended, I was okay with that too. It was like, alright, cool. You know, Van Helsing was cool. I'm really glad there's not a Van Helsing universe. Sometimes the less is Ow, ow. The kids are playing Minecraft and yelling at each other. Normal Friday morning in our household. Quit yelling at me. What's going on? Why can I use it once a day? What even? Hey guys, this dude wouldn't like this drugger wouldn't like you wouldn't like this drugger when he's mad. Get it? You guys get it? I hope you do. Lou Frigno? Anyone? Is this thing on? I guess I don't really have anything else to talk about. It's funny because I didn't have anything to talk about when I turned this on. I don't even know what I was thinking. Life is good. Welcome Gilland vlog is ending soon. Just 4 episodes left. Been fun doing those. Gonna try and do some scripted stuff soon. Until then, you're using this kind of shit. Meatball machine, the work. Check out the film, the 2003 Japanese body horror, ultra body horror, nonsense, splatterpunk as fuck. Meatball machine. Where did this little fucker go? Where is he? Ow. There he is. That's cool, I got this. Anything else to say? Take care of business. Oh, I got an arrow in my back? Stupid zombie. I'm gonna ponder life for a moment. In real life, I would shit my pants if I was standing there. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Story of my life. Forgot about these little fuckers. They're cool. Before Oblivion, my favorite like Western RPG was definitely Diablo 2, and I had a phase there where I was playing Diablo 3 a lot too. Those are fun. It's probably my favorite Blizzard game. I like Warcraft 3 a lot, but then they got into like whatever World of Warcraft. Warcraft and Hearthstone. And I tried playing World of Warcraft more than once, and I just, yeah, man. This is way cooler. I was laughing. I saw last night when I was pooping and I was browsing the internet. I saw that EverQuest is doing a DLC or an expansion. I thought that was cool. What was the first? What wasn't the first MMORPG? Wasn't that Ultima or something? EA's Ultima. I think my friend's mom. That was the only time I ever saw somebody playing Ultima. I thought that was so cool. Probably how the kids feel when I'm playing Skyrim now. You're free now, children. Get out of there. Oh, jeez. Ow. Huh! What is that thing? Lovecraft if I've ever seen it. Let's do that. Much better. Oh, that's my... I think I have an ability that I can unlock where...
Is this a dream? Oh. There's a nightmare.
Where it's like 25 or 50% chance of critical or some shit. Anyways, check out my Final Fantasy video. Check out Welcome to Gilland. Or don't. Do what you want. I don't care. Really excited for Clerks 3. I've heard good and bad things about it. I think I'll like it. Everybody bitched about Clerks 2, and I fucking love Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is actually one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies, period. Especially the dance number.
The air... So it is. You have proven... If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, I doubt it will fully stop whatever Mirac... I cannot help with that. None... It is a dark... He came to us some time ago, asking about Black. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here. It was very like the one you found in Mirac's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the All-Maker. May darkness never touch you.
For me, it's good that our people are now free. Join you? You mean leave the village to journey with you and fight? Well, I'm flattered, but the village is my home. It's very rare for one of the Skal to leave, and I have... You're right. Very well. If you need my help, seek... I will follow you, Skal friend. But I must return to the village afterward.
I got a girlfriend. I think I can barter with these fucking inbred snow people. I think this is like an evil fucking Sauron type wizard guy. Alright, we'll do some bartering, and then I'll let you all go back to the soothing tones of just Skyrim, and not my gross voice.
The elders talk of great cities much bigger than our village. But what Mother worries when I walk too far from the village. I want to be a great hunter.
Shut up!
I practice stalking prey on the rabbits and foxes in the woods.
Do I rob these people? What should I do? Hey, you got money?
A weapon? There have been many.
What you got
Take
for
a
sale,
look.
dude? Yeah, I will take a look. Let me see. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. It's all crap, dude. Oh. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm wondering if I should switch up my technique and go to dual wielding. This is probably the best armor in the heavy is probably the best armor in the game, but I want to make it myself if I'm gonna ever wear that shit. Know what I mean? You ain't got shit,
a
dog.
look.
Why don't you buy some? Why don't you take a look? Try to get rich. You can have that. Okay. Start here. I'll let you have this one. You're short of gold, sir. You may not purchase this. Should have had that extra gold. I don't know what to tell you. I'll sell you this food though. There's some drugs. There you got my sweet roll. So cool. Alright. Definitely don't need that. What the fuck does that say? If somebody in the audience would translate this for me and get back to me in the comments, that'd be great. Go ahead.
See ya. Call your friend. Still respect.
Miscellaneous quest. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty close to that. Let's go do that. Where was that? Wasn't there a wreck down here? I don't know. We'll go back down there and blow up that stone pretty soon. Alright. One final quest, everybody. Marker placed. Let me put a blue marker on here.
You all right?
The white marker.
Look like you might be
There's already 5 of them. Come on. Yeah, this not buying games or really giving a crap about anything coming out lately has been nice because been able to go back and beat a bunch of stuff that I've purchased on sale, or oh, this is only $5. Okay, I'll buy it, play it later. Back and replaying through the Final Fantasy VII remake, which is really good. Ryan hates.
I'll cut you out there.
No. Stop that. Y'all need to behave yourselves better. Whoa! Daddy, chill. Uh-oh. Vigorous healing. Give me that shit. That's pretty. Okay, I'll use some treasure map to find the treasure. I hate when games do this. Read this pain in the ass map. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. What the fuck is it? Yeah, zoom in. Ooh, okay. So Death Brand, that's the best armor, I believe. So I got a piece up here. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. So get rid of that blue thing 'cause it's gonna bother me. I believe it'd be up here, right? Yep. Alright. I'm so close. Gosh dang it. Ugh! Ugh! You bitch. Okay. I don't know which way to go. Can't be that way. Let's go right there. Come on. Fuck you. What do you guys want from me in this game? I don't understand. Okay, so way down here? Got it! That's the best armor in the game. Oh, well, when you have the complete set. Right now it's useless, but it'll become the best in the game. Cool? Cool. Alright. Charlie! Shut up! Uh-oh. Pick me up. Okay, it's right there on the peepee of this island. Nah. Nah, I have better things to do. I said nah, I have better things to do. Charlie, stop, go away. Alright. Let's go blow this shit up. Oh! What did I recommend on here? Bullet Train. RRR on Netflix. Wednesdays on Netflix. Rings of Powers on Prime. Top Gun, I mean, is everywhere. Clerks 3 is available on Prime and now on DVD and Blu-ray as of Tuesday. Better Call Saul just came out on Tuesday. Yeah, cool stuff coming out. Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Bye.
And when the world shall see. I'm asking myself why Mirak was making us build these shrines. And I'm afraid the answer will be far worse than any of us can imagine.
I feel different somehow. I lost my house, my family, my life.
Not much contact with others
I
around
lost my
here.
mind.
Got the skull.
How could it have gotten any worse?
Time to die! Time to die, Outlander!
I'll catch you.
The best you can do?
Allmaker, protect me! Die! And so it ends.
Do your worst.
By the Allmaker! And so it ends. on now, I suppose.
I feel different somehow. More myself. What happened? Ain't going back to Britain.